have to choose between winning Paris-Roubaix for the first time or your fifth time into the France, what do you choose and why?
I think, I think I would choose Roubaix because I won already 4 times Tour, and if you win 4 or 5, it's not. I think it's bigger difference between 0 and 1 than between 4 and 5.
The 15th France, you become record holder as well.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yes, Tadej from German TV. So this week we learned that Red Bull will come with Florian Witowitz and Remco Evenepoel to France. What do you think of this, and are you afraid?
I mean, I would not say afraid because every year at the Tour is the best level of competition. Everybody is always 100% ready for the Tour. Every single team sends the best squad there, so yeah, you always know there's always gonna be the best guys in the Tour, and you always need to be ready for everybody.
You have Isaac Del Toro now on your side. Is he someone who could follow you in some years?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope yes. I think maybe he's gonna even be better. So I think he's starting his own way. He has his own way, own style of riding, and I already admire him as a rider and as a person as well. It's I hope that he continues the same way as he did the last few years already, and that he enjoys cycling as much as he's doing now.
How was your off-season? Because last season was very tough also mentally. So how was your off-season, and what do you do to relax and to set your mind at regime?
Yeah, it was really good off-season, but every year it's too short. You would always need some extra days. I think everybody thinks the same always. The vacations are always too short, but I had a good time. I must say I did a lot of different things. I see the world a bit different, and it was good reset. And now we're back at training camp, full gas training with the guys, and it's been good reset, and I think we are ready to start again the new year.
You pushed your best numbers ever in Romania last night. Do you think you can get even better? Is there some way to improve performance-wise?
I mean, yeah, but of course there's always some room to improve. Is it performance-wise or just mental or physical or just a way of living? You can always, I think, improve. And maybe we don't know if 20-minute power can be even better, but yeah, there's still other things that you can work on that you maybe lack on, and you focus on that. And I think I don't need to improve much more. So if I keep the same level, I will be more than happy.
What will be your program in 2026?
So my program will be classics, like now almost every year. I will start with the Strade Bianche and move on to Sanremo, so a bit in Italy, then Flanders, Roubaix, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, Tour, and then we see. I think it's good enough. Before the Tour I do 2 weeks races also in Swiss, Romandy in Swiss, so I'm looking forward for the new challenges.
What did you learn from the return of Paris-Roubaix?
It was good training. We tested some materials from the team, and it was we got pretty lucky with the weather 2 days in Belgium. So it was we had really good trainings and good sensations on the cobbles, and was a really nice experience to go already now.
Imagine you would win Milan-Sanremo and Paris-Roubaix this year. Would you feel that your career is complete when you win these races?
Yeah, if I win, if I ever win these two races, then yeah, I would think more or less that yeah, there's not much more you can do, but there's always something else. No, there's a lot of 1 week races I haven't been to yet, and there's so many things left always to try to win, and in different scenarios, and yeah, but then the years are going really fast, and there's maybe not so much time to try to win everything that is left, because it's quite big calendar in cycling, a lot of big races and smaller races as well that are super nice. And but yeah, I don't rush myself to win any of this. I just like to go back to these races and try to win, because I haven't win, but I'm not like obsessed with it like some people might think.
Is there a way, when you compare Flanders and Roubaix, for example, you won Flanders already 2 times, is for you the sensation the same thing in these 2 races, or do you approach them differently?
I think they're in 1 week time, so preparation is yeah. I mean, you have to be for Flanders 100% for short climbs and cobbles, and just very long race, durability, punchiness, stress in the group, and then yeah, you try to focus on that. And actually then in Roubaix you also need all of these things, good legs after long hours on the bike, hard efforts, long efforts, and yeah, it's just 1 week after Flanders, so basically you need to recover from Flanders, and yeah, not much you can do then for Roubaix, but you need the good legs.
Javi Sola was here talking about you training, whatever. I want to know, what does he give you that no other training has ever given you?
I think I had a lot of coaches in my life since I'm a kid, and every coach is a little bit different. But yeah, I think with Javier we built quite good relationship. You know, every training when I upload the file or finishes, or I don't even finish the training yet, he texts me how the things are. And of course, sometimes I'm annoyed by it, but and I don't reply immediately, because sometimes when you come home from training, you want to shower, eat, and just like recover a little bit. But yeah, he doesn't mind if I don't answer, you know, immediately, and he understands also. But it shows that he really cares about how I feel, how my day is going, not just the training. And I think this is really important when you have a coach, that you can talk to each other about anything also, and you have really good relationship.
Has he changed you a little bit as a rider, or is something natural?
I don't think he changed me as a rider at all, but yeah, we work well together, and of course I improved since I'm with him also, but I improved every year until now. So.
Thank you.
Chris? No. I've seen you have a few trials, that's good. You never really had any serious. Why do you think that is? Do you think you're just less localized in that group? Because you're more Nigerian?
Oof, I don't. Yeah, first knock on the wood, no. It's yeah, every day we risk our lives in the traffic and on training, in the races, and yeah, it's getting really dangerous all the time. But I think, yeah, I mean, I for sure sometimes I say to myself, oh, I was really lucky there, or somebody's watching over me, and yeah, you. But always when there's some close call or something, I realize, yeah, you need to. First thing is you need to be careful and take care of yourself and the others around you, and sometimes we push ourselves too much, and then when it comes to close call, you realize that maybe it's better not to obsess with so much and be crazy on the training or in the race, and just take it a little bit easier and stay safe, because yeah, I don't know, you will not every time will be lucky.
Guys, I mind just please introduce yourself for the questions. Yuri?
Yuri Video's Dutch Media. I know you value every team that you have, but you have that core in the Tour de France for now 2 years with Tim, Mark, Pavel, Adam, and Niels, don't forget it. Can you tell me more about what they mean for you and why they are so important in a Tour team for you?
I think now the last 2, 3, 4 years even in this team, I think from all the 30 riders, if you put together as 8 for the Tour, I wouldn't mind, because we have really quality guys. Everybody knows their capabilities. Everybody is like down to earth, know what they need to do, and yeah, I think we could manage to do really good team with any of the riders, and but yeah, now the last 2 years was more or less quite similar. Obviously, sometimes change a little bit because also some rider maybe is not very well at before the Tour, and yeah, it's just a lot of varieties how to build the Tour team. But yeah, I think all the guys that were racing with me ever in the Tour will always remain special for me, because it's one month of going through hell for one goal to win the Tour, and yeah, you go through a lot of shit together, and it's yeah, you bond a lot through these 3 weeks, and yeah, you become like a family.
What's important for you for that? If everybody can be in the team, what's the most important for you in a Grand Tour, to be as less stressed as possible?
I think yeah, I think everybody needs to know why they're there. That's the main thing, and then if some days, you know, anybody can feel a bit worse, and but then to talk between each other, that's so important, because then you can manage things faster, and yeah, there is never a perfect day for all the riders in the team. So yeah, you need to really communicate well, know why you're there, and then give everything for that goal that you have, the plan, and yeah, and also yeah, you need to get along with the teammates and the staff as well. So yeah.
Thank you.
It's now Eurosport today. They said that it's hard to get on top, but it's even harder to stay on top. So is this year was harder for you, more tiredness, more mentally hard for you?
I don't know. I think every year is a little bit different. Every year, yeah, there's something that changes maybe, and not every year is the same. And yeah, I think I don't know. I will not deny that it was easy to arrive to this to the top, like you said, and it's not easy also to stay on the top. But yeah, yeah, we work for that really hard, and obviously you get tired as well in the season. It's a lot of I don't know, attention, a lot of media, a lot of obligations to sponsors, and yeah, it's yeah, I would say it's tough, but it's not too bad. So I try to enjoy these moments in the last few years that I've been blessed to be on the top, and try to make most of it as well for my life and for people around me. So yeah, it's all worth it, I think.
Do you still have time to be today from Slovenia, the normal guy?
Yeah, I think I have time sometimes, but even then, sometimes one guy recognizes you or something, and it a little bit, I don't know how to say, you cannot be the normal Tadej anymore, and but I have time to be a regular guy.
Tadej, you will again ride the Spring Classics. You decided not to do it with the combination of the Tour. Do you understand that this decision, because it's missing out on opportunities to win, and you are growing your followers?
I mean, everybody likes their own way to prepare for the biggest goals of the season, and I saw with myself that I can handle the classics and the tour as well. Obviously, it's maybe it's more hard to race every week at a monument or big classic, and then switch to mountains and prepare for the tour. And sometimes I would also like just to, I don't know, do few 1 week races in the first part of the season, go to altitude and then tour. But for me, that's just not me. And but I completely understand everybody else. Everybody need to win different races, and I totally respect Remco's decision not to do classics, because it's not easy to do.
It seems like you have a lot of fun in the classics, more than you seem to have fun in the tour. Is that a correct impression?
I mean, classics is just one day you go there. It's not so much. It is like everything is concentrated on that day, but it's not like pressure like in the tour where you have every day you need to focus for the big goal. And of course, tour is way more stressful. So it's impossible to have same amount of fun when you go every day deep on the bike, and you get tired. So, but I mean, you work there at the tour. You work for 21 stages, and then after you are happy what you've done.
Gustav from the French media field. You said it's more important for you to win the Roubaix than get to the France. Are you in any way willing to compromise your chances in the tour if it is what it takes to win the Roubaix?
I mean, if it would come to choosing if I can start one and not the other, I don't know if Roubaix would be in the same time as Tour. I think it would come down to decision from the team which one I would do, and probably would be Tour de France. But I don't see other way how should I compromise one or another. I mean, there's always chance that, I don't know, you have bad luck, crash out in Roubaix and break bones, and then you cannot start in the Tour. But it can also just some training can happen, and you compromise the Tour. We are compromising the Tour every day, so it's not something that you can do about, and it's the way it is.
From a spectator's point of view, everybody hopes for a tight battle during the Tour de France. Do you expect other riders to step up next year at the same level of you and Vingegaard, for instance, Juan Ayuso and
I don't know. I think, from my point of view, the the battles or racing is quite tight, even if it seems it's not. From my point of view, it's always tough, always close. Even if you see, I don't know, 4 minutes difference or whatever, I it's always tight until the end, in my opinion. And I think there will come also guys that improve every year. The young guys are coming through now, like we see last year with Lippo and Oscar only, for example. And there's so many other guys that have in the past some bad luck or something, and then they come to the tour, and you always need to be. There's always going to be competition that will, fight for a win, and there's not one race that is too much of a gap, I think. But maybe when you check the results, you think about that it was too easy for one guy, and that the other guy is not on the level, but it's not true.
Johan, you have in your mind in the future to win and to ride and to win the three Grand Tours, the Giro, Tour de France, and the you think it's possible, and you have this
to do it in 1 year?
In 1 year, of course.
I don't know. You need to speak with the bosses of the team and all the riders if they agree, because I think it's not really fair if I go to all the Grand Tours, and because we have so many guys that can win the Grand Tour, and then maybe it would be conflict of interest, no? And I think I don't need to get obsessed with these things and be just hungry for everything. I think I don't wish for that, and I prefer to see Joao or Isaac or Adam fighting for GC as well, and the other guys, maybe the young guys coming, and give them chances. And I don't need to be, I don't know how you say it, just think about me and my results. It doesn't go anywhere, I think.
Do you think it's physically possible?
I think yes. I think so. I think it's possible.
Stefano from Ride, Tadej. Do you think that Roubaix has replaced as your main obsession Sanremo? Or are you equally obsessed by both?
No, I told just before that I'm not obsessed with any of those.
And going back to the last week of the Tour de France this year, where you seemed not having much fun during the race, was it just the physical issue you were having? Was it just you were tired? Can you bring us a bit that last week?
No, it was it was a good tour. We won, and basta. We go to another one.
You had a lot of great victories, of course. Is there some specific race and some specific duel, maybe with Van der Poel or Vingegaard, that you value most, that you most enjoy?
I mean, there's really a lot of good moments, and it's hard to it's hard to choose one favorite moment or favorite victory. There's Tour, there's World Championships, there's Classics, and even Canada. Then I so enjoy, and it's just every race, every moment writes its own story, and it's hard now to describe all of those here in short time.
Gentleman, mind you guys just introduce yourself, please, beforehand.
Yes, Stefan from Inside. Today you go for the win from February till October and successful. From your point of view, how is it possible?
I get this question every year, and the answer is quite simple. I get a really good program from the team, good calendar. I don't race too many days like some riders. I'm pretty lucky. I can choose a little bit the races and maybe say no, I don't want to go to this race because I feel I will not be able to perform on the next one. So I'm and I don't know, some other riders have to do 80 race days or just go from one race to another, or when they are substitute, they need to go fill the spot on the race. It's hard to be at the best of your level. So for me, I know now what I do all year, and I can just pace myself through all these races, know when I'm gonna rest, and I don't do too much also, and it works well for me.
You don't have the impression that you're doing too much?
If you look at the race days, I don't think I do too much. I always have around 60 around 60 race days, so it's not a lot. Obviously, when you finish the season, it's like, okay, it's been a lot, we did a lot, and but because also, we won a lot, and then, of course, it feels that it's too much, but much prefer like this to win what I win in 60 race days than to win twice less in 80 race days, no? So, or to do even 40 days and win 5 days of the season. I think I find this good balance, no? So I mean, we found with the team this good balance that really works well for me, and it's been working now for a few years.
Are you more tired now in 25 after the season as you have been before?
Well, I wouldn't say so. I think more or less the same. You always want a good vacation after the season. You always want to see a bit of your family, friends, and sometimes it gets too busy and too wild. But it's the time passes so fast, and just we go like in normal life. You go from day to day and try to do your best.
Final 3 questions.
Gonçalo, Eurosport Portugal. You mentioned the quality in the team, the depth of the team for the Grand Tours. You will be missing João Almeida in the next tour. He will be trying the Giro for the 5th time. How happy would you be for him to finally make that final step and win a Grand Tour, and how important could that be for such a rider?
I think João had really great season, 25. Sadly, he had to abandon the tour, and then I really think he was capable of winning Vuelta this year. I really think he could do it. I think if he really wants to do 100% Giro and don't think about the tour, I think it can give him this advantage in preparation without thinking that he needs to be in top shape for the tour, and goes to Giro. And I think he can deliver for the team. I think if everything goes smoothly, he's more than capable of winning Grand Tour.
Sorry. Hi, today, to Denmark. There's been a rumor that Jonas Vingegaard wants to go to the Giro and maybe even skip the Tour. Would you prefer to battle him at the Tour, or would you prefer that he's not there, given that he's the only one that actually beats him time?
No, I always say, everybody always say when you're an athlete doing sport, you always want to fight the best in the best level, in the best shape, without bad luck and whatever. You always, it confirms more the victory if everybody's there 100%. But anyway, he can choose what he wants, and I will not call him and say, hey Jonas, you need to go to the Tour. No, it's not up to me.
If I'm asking for a friend who didn't reveal his race program yet, could you guarantee us that you're not going to the Giro?
Sorry?
Could you guarantee us that you're not going to
No, I cannot guarantee nothing, really. In my experience, with my mind, I can decide in a second some things, and it can collapse all the calendar.
With that in mind, is there a final question?
So even La Vuelta.
Even La Vuelta, anything is open until they close the sign-on.
You've been on a podium this year in all 5 tournaments. You know how unique that is in modern cycling because you have to go back to the 60s, 70s to see that what you are doing now.
Was this a question?
Do you realize that you're making history?
Yeah, I think after all these years and all these victories, I start to realize that we're making something great, and I enjoy that process, and I hope we don't stop writing this book that is now.
Okay, thank you everybody. We'll do a few questions in Slovene.